Another pepper review tonight. So this is a lemon spice jalapeno. Cool looking pepper. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a habanero, a little bit more elongated, but the flesh and the outer part of this reminds me a lot of what a lot of store-bought orange habaneros look like. And I don't know. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see it, and that's fine. But nonetheless, and mostly what I looked up on this, I just looked real quick. I didn't even read anything. Well, I guess I read something because I'm going to tell you, but not much. But most of what I saw, they were all yellow, hence lemon spice. This comes from a very trusted grower, somebody that I've been, getting peppers from for at least 3 years now, I want to say. Cheers and big shout out to Linda and Art McNew. Linda's Fiery Treats, get at her. Really, really good products. I mean, everything I've had from sauce to treats to fresh pods, all of it just hands down fantastic. And her peppers have always been good. It's the first box I've gotten from her this year, and normally by this late in the season, I've already gotten sometimes 5 boxes from her already, maybe 2 or 3 at least. So I don't know why that is. I kind of found some different growers, and they were growing some peppers that I was really interested in, and Linda was growing some new ones as well. So I'm excited to try this. And she sent me a good little box, man. Really good. Shit ton of different varieties of chili, but there's only a couple, maybe 3 that I know of so far. This one and 2 others that I haven't tried yet. But I think there's a couple other ones in there if we get to them. But there it is, lemon spice jalapeno. Cheers. For the birds. There it is. So it has a super hot flavor and aroma to it. So, but it's not nearly burning like a super hot does or would. So that's interesting, because as soon as I took that first bite of it, I was like, wait a minute. Because this pepper should only be about 8,000-10,000 Scoville, maybe somewhere in there, maybe 5 to 10, I don't know. It's got like just jalapeno heat. This is hotter than a regular, your garden variety green jalapeno. But when I first took that bite, it had that super hot flavor, and I could smell it. And I was like, wait a minute, this was mislabeled. She's never steered me wrong, and she didn't again this time. But interesting pepper, because it has that taste and smell to it, and I don't know how to describe that. It's kind of sour and bitter, and I don't know what the best way to describe it is. I need to really sit down and think. But all super hots and really hot peppers have that same kind of smell and taste to me, and I think to most people. Yeah, so this pepper never really peaked, unless it's coming real late. but there's spice there for sure. It's on the roof of my mouth and the tip of my tongue right there. But I thought I was in for a world of hurt there. I thought I was when I took that bite. I was like, well, there's no going back now. You know what I mean? I already took that bite. You're already in it. Might as well eat the fucking thing, right? Cool pepper though, really good. Little bit on the sweet side, little fruity. It honestly reminds me a lot of orange habanero. Not quite as hot as most orange habs, but that same kind of taste and fruitiness that a habanero has, this has that. Man, I wish you would have sent me a few more of those. Those are really good. And that's the first pepper I've eaten in a week or so. At least for a review purpose. I mean, I always cook with jalapenos, habaneros, sometimes some ghosts, things like that. But yeah, interesting. It's on the roof of my mouth, is where all the burn is right now, and my tongue, and now a little bit under the tongue is biting down there a little bit. But also, so that's a big shout out to Art and Linda McNew. Just really cool people. One day we'll get together and break bread. I know that. We were kind of planning on it last year, about this same time, October. She was in Vegas last October. Or was that New Year's? Anyway, one of those holidays, and I was also going to be there around the same time. Didn't work out, but one day. But big shout out to Joanna, girl painter. Look her up. And her husband Christian, super cool people, very, very talented, extremely talented painter, and cook, from what I understand as well. But just good friends of mine. So look her up, girl painter, YouTube, Facebook Reels, Twitter, I think Twitter, but TikTok for sure. Yeah, I always like supporting their business and the gear. She hooked me up with a hat, so I've always appreciated that. It's a dope looking hat. It's nice. Alright, we're just giving this a burn. I'm pretty sure we can kill this, but I always like to do my burns and ramble. That's what I do, just ramble on. Yeah, I go out 8:30. Close enough. Well, happy Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Cheers to that. And if you ever come across lemon spice jalapenos and you like a little bit of spice, get you some of those. They're that good.